Hey guys, thanks for joining my video. Today I'm going to talk about the Marita map and how to flank the enemy when you are stuck up, especially at C point. So primarily if you see, if you are kind of spawning over here as a German, you're going to eventually have A over here, and then you're going to have B over here, and then this is C, and then you have D over here, and then this is like E area, and then F. In one of my other videos, I have mentioned how to go and directly reach F as soon as the match starts using a vehicle. So as soon as you spawn over here, take the truck and just rush through along with this path, and take this longer path and go over and get F, put a beacon and all of that. You can watch my other video for that. But primarily what I've seen is most of the people are struggling when C becomes a choke point. So the enemies all lined up over here, they are covering these areas, they are over this hill, they are covering this area, this specific creek they are covering between these two small hills. People kind of gather over here and keep on dying and everything and all. They're not able to push, and they're not able to even think about flanking the enemy. So the better approach is you directly go to B. Okay, so once you take B, you can hold this position, see if any enemy is coming over here or not, and then take this small bridge over here, this wooden bridge. You kind of crawl down this path and go over here. Now if there is no enemy covering this path, it's very easy for you to go and flank them. So D area is kind of constrained to this part only. So if you go and take this path, from the corner, okay, and you keep on rushing and across, all these small hills and bushes, keep it to the extreme corner where you eventually, might get out of the map, right? That should be your line of path which you should follow. Go over here till this hill, and eventually kind of just jump over the wall and put a beacon somewhere here so that you can go and get your team along with you, capture E, and push for F. Once you reach E and F, all of the enemy which is kind of bottleneck here, they will eventually start falling back. They will either spawn from this point, or they will start falling back from here to E. Now that what will do is basically ease off the tension created over here, and your team can start pushing on this point. Okay, once you capture this hill, you kind of create a wall over here. You can easily get D point. C is already yours, and then you can eventually push the enemy back to E and F and all. Okay, there is also another possibility that the enemy can go and build an wall over here. You can create some sandbag walls and put an LMG and kind of cover this whole path. Now there are two tricks to kind of counter that. One is take one of the other trucks. Okay, go down this path. You see this road. Don't take this one and the upper one. Take the lower one. Bring that truck over here and eventually push with that truck. Okay, so you can take this path along this creek, and eventually you can push to D. Okay, then the truck can become a spawn point, or if you want, again you can flank them from here and go to E as well. Okay, but I think in that case, since somebody is already present here and putting up a LMG or a blockade for you, I think it is better that you take D over here and then start pushing onto this hill and kill the enemy. If you are not able to get a truck or something like that, then there is another option which is available. You go as a medic. Okay, take this path, reach over here. Now use this creek for your flanking. Now what you can really do is, and I'll show that in my video how you can do this. You can actually climb this small hill. Okay, there is a path over here. Not everybody is able to figure out what's the actual one, and most of the enemies would be here. You can climb up here, go around them, put a beacon somewhere here or here. Okay, without them noting. If there are a lot of people over, then that might be a bit difficult, but you can smoke to your advantage so that the enemy doesn't see you. Put a beacon, and eventually if you want, you can engage with them. If you have your squad's support, you can spawn on the beacon and kind of kill the enemy, or you can then eventually push to this house and eventually to E. You can leave the D part for now. Once you have E, push to F, so then at least the other team members can spawn on E and F and start kind of encroaching on the D and this blockade. Okay, So this is basically the strategy which you guys can follow to flank the enemy. Yeah, so let me show that to you in the video on how it can be done. Okay, so let me spawn and I'll showcase it to you. So eventually what I'm going to do is try to take the car for now, since it's going to be shorter. And then go as a recon if possible, so that you can put a beacon. If not recon, then eventually you can go as a medic, so that at least you are able to smoke and rush. That is very important as a strategy. Okay, so let me showcase it to you. Okay. So this was the path I was saying, where if it is open, go and take a truck and kind of push through that and flank the enemy. The other one was this small creek, and once you reach here, you can kind of smoke over here, and this is that hill. You can kind of push on this and climb on this, and eventually just slide up. Don't do anything funny. Put a beacon over here so that they don't see. You want, you can shoot the enemy from here, kill them. If you want, you can even go to a further point, to set up a beacon, probably somewhere where the enemy won't come directly. Maybe you can put the beacon here and eventually flank to E and go to F as well. So that's how you can do it. So there are multiple ways. So the other route which I was talking was along this path. You see the boundary in the mini map, right? Just follow that boundary and kind of come down this path. Reach over here behind the bushes, flank, put a beacon. If you want, you can put a beacon somewhere over here, or I can even put a beacon over here on top of this, and nobody will notice that. Okay, and then you can easily go and directly access E, which is available to you. No need of getting involved into the choking points, because eventually you will die, or you might get some KD over there, but no use. I mean, it's better that you kind of go and flank the enemy and take the objectives. That's going to help you and the team overall to win the match. Okay, thank you guys, thanks for watching this video. Keep watching more such videos. I'll keep coming up with different strategies for these different maps. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe my channel. Comment if you have any viewpoint. Thank you guys. Bye.